Hola a todos y todas. Hoy vamos a hablar sobre el tema de la entrevista de trabajo en inglés. Vamos a contestar estas tres preguntas. ¿Qué tenemos que hacer para dar una buena impresión? ¿Cómo podemos presentarnos en inglés? ¿Y cómo podemos responder de manera sencilla a preguntas difíciles? Para aclarar estas preguntas, miraremos dos ejemplos de una entrevista. ¿Cuál es la entrevista que os parece mejor y por qué? Ok, vamos.
Hey, sorry. Nice.
Okay,
So you're Miss
it's Bree. Bree.
Bree. That's great. Listen, thanks for having me here to interview. I'm super into the job. It's gonna be awesome.
Okay, that's good to hear. Your name was Raul. Am I right?
Yeah, that's right.
Great. Raul, so I didn't have a chance to look at your CV.
No worries. I've got it here.
Oh, excellent. Oh, that's terrific. Okay. Thank you. So I'm going to ask you a couple more questions about your application. Why are you applying for the job? And why do you think that you are a good fit? What was bad about the first part of the interview? Think about what you would say in response to the interviewer's questions. Let's take a look at the second interview. How does it compare? Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Bree. Thanks for coming into the interview today.
It's a pleasure. I'm Raul.
I managed to have a look at your CV and it seems very good.
Thank you. I have another copy here if necessary.
Excellent. That's great. Very helpful. Okay, to start, I'm going to ask you a little bit about your application. Why are you applying for the job and why do you think you're a good fit? Which interview begins better? Why? Your appearance, how you look, and body language, how you act, are important factors for making a good first impression. Your language should be formal and polite. Using informal language in an interview might seem a little rude. Let's see how the interviews carry on. So, why are you applying for the job and why do you think that you're a good fit?
Well, to be honest, because I have to pay the bills.
Right.
And because I love to work with people.
Oh, yes?
Yes, when you have a team that works well, you can achieve anything.
Okay, I agree with you there. How would you describe yourself in the workplace?
I would say fast and tidy.
Okay, that's an interesting combination.
Yeah, my workspace is always the tidiest.
Organization is certainly very important.
And I finish projects faster than anyone else. Really fast.
Okay, does that perhaps make the quality of your work a little worse?
No, it makes it better.
Okay,
Better, higher, stronger. That's my motto.
I think that that's an Olympic motto or a song or something.
I don't understand.
The candidate makes some big claims in this scene. Were you impressed by his performance? Try to support claims about personal qualities with examples and experience. Let's see how candidate 2 does. So, why are you applying for the job?
I love working with people, and this position certainly involves a lot of communication.
Okay, excellent.
Having a good, effective team in the workplace is really important. It's probably the most important factor in the success of a difficult project.
Oh, yes? Why do you think that is?
Well, let's imagine we are creating, I don't know, some kind of presentation. We should share the tasks in the most efficient way possible. If one person takes on too much, it might make the presentation less consistent with the company's image.
Okay, that's very interesting. And how would you describe yourself in the workplace, Raul?
I'm always trying to help others and gain experience myself.
Okay, and do you feel that you're inexperienced?
No, I'm often as experienced as other members of the team, but I'm ready to learn and get better in the role. The jobs that I had, I enjoyed the most have also been the ones that have taught me the most.
Okay. Let's see now how the candidates deal with a harder question. So, what would you say is your biggest weakness?
The famous question. Do you mean a weakness in a specific skill or part of my personality?
Well, I guess I would like to say a weakness that is relevant to your work. It's up to you.
Okay, well, I suppose it's hard to really know your own weaknesses. Something I'm currently trying to improve is prioritizing. When you're under pressure, it can be difficult to decide which task is more important. At the moment, I'm trying to learn to use some new software to help me manage multiple projects at once, for example.
What would you say is your biggest weakness?
My biggest weakness? Probably my tendency to get a little distracted at times. Or, oh, I love your pen.
So, what would be your answer to the interview questions? Can you identify and describe your strengths and weaknesses in English? What techniques do you use to deal with difficult interview questions? Notice how the second candidate took care to analyze the question a little and made a positive answer out of a difficult question. He also gave some examples to back up what he said, using simple and direct language. To make a good first impression, make sure to dress well and use an appropriate tone in an interview context. And most importantly, don't worry too much. Okay, that's all for today. Si te ha gustado esta clase, suscríbete y si crees que esta clase puede ayudar a otros, compártela. Déjanos un comentario con tu experiencia o preguntas. Encantados de ayudarte. See you next class!